Good morning, good morning, good morning. This Big Mark coming in your face with the real. Always got to keep this thing pumping and jumping. Yo, check this out. I'm meeting with two pastors this morning on PAP, Pastors Against Pedophilia. They down with a brother too. Um, I'm gonna give you guys an update tomorrow on what goes down today. I'm just soliciting all prayer warriors. I'm soliciting your prayers. All hope warriors, hope and wish me well. However you do it, we're moving this thing forward. Uh, the Most High sent me some valiant warriors ready to jump and do this thing with me. So we're gonna do this. Yo, I want to give a shout out to Barb Gaming, one of the four, believe it or not, children that have not only subscribed but listened to my YouTube page. It was touching. This cat's got to be between 6 and 8. Young guy, but he understands exactly what I'm talking about. And we can't leave them little ones out because, when the sexual abuse was going down with me 4, 5, 6, and 7, I didn't talk about it because I thought it was normal. I didn't know it was wrong. It was spooky, but I didn't know that this wasn't supposed to be happening. And what I did was I carried it all the way into my adulthood. I didn't talk about this till I was 40 something. Because we men don't talk about it. And the children don't know that their lives are being destroyed at a young age. I told my children, I had a after school program at the Heights, 37 children. And I told them, there's some people walking around today mad that are like 50 years old, mad at something that had happened to them when they were 6. The children laughed because they couldn't fathom it. But you know what I told them? I broke it down. I said, adults' lives aren't destroyed when they're adults. Adults' lives are destroyed when they're children. They just grew up to realize the destruction that happened, the vile acts that were perpetrated on them. See, their lives are destroyed now. So we have to be very articulate and very careful how we approach children, but we can't leave them out because they are prime victims. They 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 are prime and ready for the pickings for these pedophiles. And so I admonish you children. I don't care how young. Don't let this pass your teens. Once you realize what happened, talk about it. Because it's already being a puppet master in your adolescence and in your teenage years. But then if you carry it into your adult life, it's going to keep destroying and eating at you like cancer. And you're not going to understand why. But these things affect you subliminally. These things affect you subconsciously. Children, speak on it. Don't carry this all your life. Don't carry this in your adulthood. I carried it all the way till I was 40. Get you some help now. There's repercussions for telling the truth. There's repercussions for being real. But you might as well go on and get used to kicking the real because you're growing up in a world, superficial world, and mostly a fake world. It amazes me to see these kids hit me on YouTube, subscriber jumping. You know what I'm saying? And Facebook is kind of quiet when it comes to this, but I like it that way because it ain't about likes on Facebook. It's about the message. If you see somebody getting a whole bunch of likes, they just popular. They popular. They got a lot of family, a lot of friends. Most of my subscribers, I don't even know them. And that's the people I'm trying to reach. That's the people that's really going to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Facebook is just to let my peeps know what I'm doing. But Yo, kids, especially you babies out there. You know, Barb Gaming, he's got to be between 6 and 9. And he understands clearly what I'm talking about. So, you perpetrators, pedophiles, from pastors to parents to uncles to neighbor, children don't forget. They may not say nothing, but they don't forget. We remember. So speak on it, y'all. Don't carry this thing long. Don't carry this thing. It'd be like cancer eating at you, messing with your productivity. You parents and teachers, there's one way you can tell, and I'll give you a few more with children. If they're overly aware sexually, they've been exposed. And one thing about exposing a child that young, exposure exposes itself. They'll know something they shouldn't know, or they're acting like a way they shouldn't act. They're actually sending you a message. They're letting you know. So there it is. You know what I'm saying? So speak on it, y'all. Don't carry this thing all your life. Especially my children that were in my program just a few years ago. Y'all grown. Y'all growing up now. Speak on it, y'all. Speak on it. Y'all keep me in prayer. This is a big morning for PAP. Pastors Against Pedophilia. It's a big morning. Love y'all. Always remember, falling is a lot like flying to hit the ground. So keep your head up. Peace.